What's up, everybody? My name's Chance, and today we're going to be playing some Pauper. And instead of doing the normal rat colony petitioner builds that I do, because you guys know that every time Pauper comes around, I love to build those those very trolly decks. Not the mono red kind of troll where you just kill your opponent in 3 turns because mono red commons are actually mono red meta. No, this is gonna be a bit of a different deck. I've decided to take advantage of the enrage feature of the Dinos and try and play to that strength, and it's been working out so far decently well. I say decently well because we're only up to 2-0. You guys know I'm infamous for getting to 3-0 and then losing 2 in a row. So we'll see if we can break that little streak today. Nonetheless, we're going to hop right into the deck tech or the deck breakdown, and then we'll get right into the game. So the nice thing about Pauper is that building these decks are all really cheap, right? They're all common cards, so everyone can build every deck pretty much. And, you know, as long as you have a decent bit of commons, which I got 14 commons. So if you guys have any suggestions for this deck, future decks, past decks dealing with Pauper, by all means leave it in the comment section below. And without further ado, we're going to hop right into the deck tech. So we do have 4 copies of Rile. As I said, I'm trying to play off the enrage feature of all my dinos. So Rile is an excellent card for that. It gives us 1 card draw, deals 1 damage to target creature we control, which is excellent because none of our creatures only have 1 health. And you know what I'm just now realizing, actually? That the Raptor hatchling is uncommon. I'd always thought that it was just common, but now, you know, like I just now noticed it's not even in my deck. It's not even available to be picked, so that's kind of unfortunate. Nonetheless, we have 3 Commune with Dinosaurs. This will help us either get out the lands that we need to cast out our cards or more Dinosaurs so we can have a bigger field. Stony Strength is some combat trickery. Also gives us a +1/+1 counter on our target creatures, which make all of our enraged creatures that much better. So put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control, untap creature, so we'll wait for them to, you know, swing in with their creatures, then we'll play Stony Strength, then we'll use our creature as a blocker. It also gets the enrage effect plus the +1/+1 counter, so on our turn it can swing back in even harder. Then we have 4 copies of Sun-Collared Raptor. This one doesn't have an enrage effect, but it has a mana sink, which can be good in this style of game mode, seeing as how, yeah, we have the Rile and we have the Gruul Locket to help us draw a card. Sometimes you're just not going to hit them. So being able to pay 3 mana in order to make this a 4/2 with trample means that you can still get in damage with a 2 mana cost creature. So moving along, we have 2 Frilled Deathspitters. Now I've honestly thought about increasing this one and taking this down 1 because the Deathspitters are excellent, right? Pretty much no matter what, your opponent's going to be taking damage from them. 3/2 is not bad. They work really well with Rile. They're just good cheap cards, and if you have a Knight of the Stampede already down, they only cost 1 mana, so yeah, I'm thinking Frilled Deathspitters should be increased over the Sun-Collared Raptor. Nonetheless, moving along, we have 2 Ravenous Daggertooth. These are to hopefully help us offset against the aggro decks that we're going to be running up against. Whenever Ravenous Daggertooth is dealt damage, you gain 2 life. Now again, I've thought about increasing that and maybe going down on Stony Strength or Rile. Probably on the Stony Strength, right? So let's just go ahead and craft all. They're all common, so it's not that big of a deal. So yeah, moving along, we have 3 Gruul Lockets. Now I think that the Lockets should be played in this game mode if you're going to be playing multicolored decks, because you don't have the rare tap lands or the rare check lands that allow you to play decks fully efficiently anyway. So the Gruul Locket can help you bridge that gap in between your 3 and 5 mana really easily and really quickly, allowing you to get things down like a Sun-Collared Raptor or a Colossal Dreadmaw if you have a Knight of the Stampede. Actually, I'm just now realizing we don't have any 5 mana dinos. I don't know if there are any 5 mana dinos. Nonetheless, so yeah, Gruul Locket, I think it's actually pretty good in this game mode, in this meta. Moving along, we have 4 copies of Savage Smash. Target creature you control gets +2/+2, and it fights target creature you don't control. So again, it's another way to proc our enrage. It's another form of removal. I think it's just excellent. Now we do have 3 copies of Grazing Whiptail, and you might be asking why do we have 3 copies of Grazing Whiptail considering it doesn't have any enrage effects. We have it simply for the reach. You guys, I'm sure you guys and girls that have played Pauper a decent little bit know that some people just try to kick your ass with those flyers and go right over. I was going to say right above and right over at the same time, and it came out all kinds of weird. But nonetheless, they try to fly right over your head, and this will allow you to say no, no, no. So we do have 3 copies of Knight of the Stampede, which will make all of our dinos cost 2 less. You could probably go down to 2 if you wanted, but I'm really trying to get out my Colossal Dreadmaw and Sun-Crowned Hunters. So, Sun-Crowned Hunters, whenever it's dealt damage, it deals 3 damage to target opponent or planeswalker, so very similar effect to the Frilled Deathspitter. It's just a little bit bigger, a little bit beefier, does more damage whenever it gets enraged. But yeah, you combine, you know, 1 of these and 2 of these, then every time they hit your creatures, they're going to be taking 4 plus 3, 7 damage. Like, that's crazy, right? That's a whole lot of free damage. And then we have 2 copies of Colossal Dreadmaw because he's just a big boy dino for a common. So yeah, that's gonna be it. That's gonna be all there is on the deck tech or deck breakdown. Pretty simple. And yeah, we'll hop right into the Pauper game mode. Now you'll see here it's not named. That's because you guys know I like to test out my decks before actually recording and uploading them to you guys, so hopefully, and girls, so hopefully, you know, I know that they're at least okay. Like, I don't want to upload a video of a deck and then you guys are like, wow, I went 0-2 with this 5 times in a row. So nonetheless, we'll get started in our games here and hopefully we can break that 3-2 curse. So alrighty, here we are up against Blue X, and I'm probably not even gonna cut that little bit out because it was literally like half a second. Sure, it's a very slow hand that we have here, but it could end up working out well for us. We're gonna go ahead and play the Timber Gorge off the bat, so we can play Deathspitter on curve. That means more than likely a turn 2 Commune with Dinosaurs. Again, that's perfectly fine. Maybe we'll find some more dinos to make use of these Knight of the Stampedes. Lana War, so we got a ramper over there. Alright, well, let's see what we can hit. There's a Colossal Dreadmaw. We have, what, 4 mana in hand. That's all we need considering we have the Knight of Stampede. So I think we just take the Colossal. Next turn we play Deathspitter. Turn after that, Knight. Turn after that, Colossal. Or, if they happen to remove our first Knight of Stampede, we go Knight of Stampede into another Knight of Stampede into Colossal. Yavi Maya. Ooh, so they might be trying to go wide. They're playing Golgari, too. Golgari. I don't know. Tomato to me, guys and girls. Yeah, that could be scary. Scary Golgari. We'll just have to see, though. Our Colossal Dreadmaw does have trample, so he'll be able to swing straight through our opponent's defenses. Let's see what other wonders he has. The unfortunate thing about Golgari, whatever you want to call it, is their removal is more destroy effects, and destroy doesn't actually affect enrage because you're not dealing damage, you're just destroying them. So not real sure why he did Vicious Offering and kicked it there. Just a regular Vicious Offering would have sufficed. That's okay, though. I'm not going to complain about him wasting, sacrificing a card and wasting damage, you know. It's all fine by me. So next turn we'll go with Colossal Dreadmaw and see if our opponent has an answer to that. Can't exactly Vicious Offering it. So, yeah, but now that we know that he has Vicious Offering, we should also be mindful. So he may just Vicious Offering my... Oh no, Eviscerate. Nice, nice. Okay, so we will go into another Knight of Stampede. But I'd rather him use the Eviscerate and the Vicious Offering early so that our Colossal Dreadmaw has, you know, a greater likelihood of actually surviving. So let's go Knight of Stampede, and then next turn we can go Colossal and Commune and try and find some more dinos to replenish our hand / battlefield. Because this guy just keeps on removing my shit. What do you got for me? Thought Omnivore. Okay. Well, he doesn't have any support links to sacrifice to it, so I am happy about that. But Thought Omnivore is close to being able to deal with Colossal Dreadmaw. We're probably just going to hold on to the Rile as a proc for our enraged dinos, and we just use Commune with Dinosaurs this turn. Ooh, that's rough. Alright, well, let's go ahead and get the Timber Gorge out so we have some more red mana available to be used. And yeah, we'll just have to hope we draw into like a Savage Smash or something along those lines. But we do have some defenders now. We have a big old dino down for us. I was about to say, what are we actually waiting on? We do have to be careful about the Thallid Omnivore and the Llanowar. Sometimes I don't notice that the Llanowar isn't untapped, and then they can of course just tap it to pay for the Thallid Omnivore. Let's see. He's got something in mind. Spoiling migration. My sound cut out there for a second. I don't know if you guys heard that, but I didn't hear the ooh. Okay, well, this is interesting. Alright, well we need to get past his defenses, so we probably will go ahead and use Stony Strength. So yeah, we'll just swing in with the Dreadmaw. Might get chum blocked out here. We'll try and use Stony Strength to surprise him. Or her. They are using a Vivian avatar, so you know, I should be more wary of it, considering there's a female right in front of me. He's deciding on whether or not to use the Thallid Omnivore and sacrifice the Supportling and all that, I'm sure. No, he's just gonna block me with one or just take the damage wholeheartedly. Alright, works for me. And we'll save Stony Strength just in case he tries to swing in with anything. We'll use it then. And again, I'm gonna hold on to my Rile. Hopefully we will draw out a dinosaur and I can actually use it. That is one ugly dinosaur, and it's got some like little ant spider thing on the side of its face. It's really scary. Gruul Locket. Gruul Locket. So here's the thing. If he sacrifices 2 Supportlings, his creature will be at a 7/7. That's a little too big. Let's go ahead and use Rile. Fuck it, we didn't hit a enraged dino, and I'm getting a hankering to play some more dinos, so Knight of the Stampede. Not really what I wanted. Alright, well I guess we're just gonna stay at the standstill. Can't just give up my Colossal Dreadmaw to his Thallid Omnivore without a little bit more in hand. Of course, the next turn we can always sacrifice the Gruul Locket if we need to get a little bit more card draw out. Doomed Dissenter. Okay. So they're going for like a sacrificial Golgari build. Nice, nice. And this game is taking a really long time actually for a Pauper game. Alrighty, he's just going to pass it back to me. Sun-Collared Raptor coming down for the 1 mana. And honestly, I think we just sacrificed the Gruul Locket here. We have enough mana to cast out everything we could want on board right now. And I think getting the 2 more cards is excellent. So there's a Sun-Crowned Hunters. Excellent card. Still don't think we attack in quite yet. We're going to get down our Sun-Crowned Hunters, make it a little bit unappealing for him to swing in with his creatures. We could also get down a Knight of Stampede and then play Sun-Crowned Hunters, so our board state's even bigger, as well as having mana left over for Stony Strength. So I think that's going to be the go-to plan come next turn. Another Thallid Omnivore. Well, that is annoying. Fortunately for us, though, we're just looking for something like a Savage Smash. Now, obviously with Savage Smash, they can still eat their Supportlings and make their creatures bigger. But it'll also make our creatures bigger and harder for them to sort of just go over the top of them. So, yeah, let's go ahead and go Knight of Stampede into Sun-Crowned and keep up our Stony Strength. And again, we're fine with leaving the board state as is, as we have other ways to deal damage, and we're we're getting wide enough now to deal with his wideness, or hers, whatever gender she or he may be, or they. I'm in this like super fast wanna play game mode like right now, but yeah, my opponent's just taking their sweet time. So I'm getting a little bit antsy, but that's alright. I can't tell if we're gonna win this one or not. That is kind of the fun thing about Pauper. Rile. Alright, sweet. So let's go ahead and throw it down on the Sun Crowned. We'll deal 3 more damage to them. We'll get a card draw. It's another land. So we can swing it with Sun Crowned here and then use Stony Strength if we want to. The only thing I don't really like about that is if they sacrifice 2 supportlings, they'll be out of range of dying to Sun Crowned. So yeah, I think we just skip. Honestly, we could probably kill them just off our Enrage effect of Sun Crowned if we draw the right cards. We've already played 1 Rile, but we still have 4 Savage Smashes. So, we'll see. Another Land of War coming down. Nice to see that their top decks aren't that fruitful. And of course we have the chum blockers for Thallid Omnivore, so let's see if they go to attack. We do have to be careful because if they sacrifice any supportlings, they're immediately going to gain back 2 health. You know, we're kind of flooding right now, and I gotta say I don't enjoy it. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to swing him with Sun-Collared because we can still pump him, is that once? Twice? How much mana do we have? 10? We can pump him 3 times. Sure. 3 times plus use a Stony Strength on him. So we could actually end up doing quite a bit of damage here, given he doesn't just remove him with whatever card he's got tuckered back there. So as I said, the mana sink from Sun-Collared does come into play. If he doesn't defend this just right, we could actually kill him here. So we'll have to see. There's the Thallid. So I'll give him +3, he's up to 4, +3 more, he's up to 7, +3 more, he's up to 10, and then plus the Stony Strength. That's how he would have got to 11 had he just been like, oh, you know what, I'll let him swing in, I'm not worried about it. Alright, and we might as well pump him up all the way because he does have trample, so all this damage that this guy didn't block is going to go straight to his face. Yeah, I mean, that should be fine. Stony Strength isn't going to keep him alive, so not really a point in playing it. Not sure I agree with that. I definitely think he should have sacrificed a supportling, but you know, it's his deck. He can play it however he wants. Of course, he can keep sacrificing creatures in order to go above our Sun-Collared Raptor, but then at the same time, you know, he will start losing creatures. And hopefully he'll just stop at 11, and then we'll surprise the Stony Strength on his face, so. Yeah, he should sacrifice 1 more at least. We'll play Stony Strength, he'll probably sacrifice another. It is really unfortunate that he's gaining all that life back, but that's okay. We made him, what, sacrifice out 2 Doomed Dissenters plus 3 supportlings, so I guess it was an alright play. Still not quite sure if Stony Strength was the right play there, as we knew he would, just sacrifice another one. But that's okay. He is back up to 17 health, which is a pain in my ass. Without Omnivore, honestly, a great card in this game mode. Yeah, that could be like a bomb, honestly, for this game mode. Yeah, because then you just have things like Spoiling Migration. You can keep sacrificing them, keep gaining life. So as long as someone doesn't have a hard source of removal and they just keep getting mana screwed like this, then or flooded. I'm sorry, not screwed, flooded. Then yeah, Thallid Omnivore is a pretty great card. Unfortunately, we may only get to play this game. It's taking us quite a while. We may only be able to only play 2 games today, so I hope you guys will forgive me if that becomes the case. But yeah, I didn't expect this game to take so long. Like I said, most Pauper games go fairly shortly. He's got something planned. He's got a whole lot of land too, like a whole lot of mana. I feel like I could probably go down land in this deck and put in some more dinosaurs. Siege Worm. Well, I gotta say I'm not too scared of that. So again, let's just Rile up our Sun Crown, deal free 3 damage, and get the card draw. There's another Sun-Collared Raptor. Alright, well let's go ahead and play the Sun-Collared Raptor back down, and then we'll pretty much do the same thing we did last time, make him sacrifice out some more creatures, although it seems a bit repetitive, right? He's just going to sacrifice out his Sporelings again, go back up in life. So we may be doomed on this one. We'll have to see. It is a very interesting matchup, but I don't see a way for us to win if he's smart with his mana. And now he's getting to the point where it doesn't even matter if he's smart with his mana. He's only top decking, so he should have enough mana pretty much for whatever he wants. So yeah, it's unfortunate, but it's gonna be very, very difficult for us to swing this out, because he's keeping up so much mana that he can sacrifice all 5 Supporlings, which gives him what, 10, which makes his Thallid Omnivore 13, as well as giving him 10 life, which brings him back up to 24. So really, really good deck, and I may actually just steal this guy's deck for our deck tomorrow. Either that, or I'll just play the Azorius Flyers deck that I have pre-built for this event. So he's not going to attack. We'll go back to my turn. I'll keep getting flooded because, magic and the whatnotness. And I mean, we might as well wait till next turn to use the Sun-Collared Raptor swing in, so we can pump him up 4, which gives him 12, which makes him 13. So yeah, I guess we're in this Mexican standoff where neither person really wants to attack the other. Deathbloom Thallid, we are in an unfortunate place. My turn. Colossal Dreadmaw. Sure, let's get another one down. Which means we won't be swinging with Sun-Collared this turn. Because again, if we can pump him up forward when we have the ability to, why waste a turn? Why throw it in early? He can pump him up forward this turn, which means he could get him to what, 8, 11, 11. Well, oh no, he has the Land of War too. See, even when it seems like he doesn't have much mana, he still has enough mana to tap out and sacrifice 7 creatures. Which, again, makes this guy go up 14-14, plus the 3, he's a 17-17. That's a pretty big creature. Grazing Whiptail. Let's just swing in with the Sun-Collared. Let's make him sacrifice. Because, again, we can pump him up 4 times, so probably will block with Thallid Omnivore, sacrifice out his Supporlings again, I'm assuming. That is his best course of action. He gains the health. His creature doesn't die. Then he really just has to count, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. 7 times 2, because you get +2 is 14. 14 plus 3, 3 is a 17. 17. Then he comes over here and he counts my mana. Or he just plays Death Bloom. I'm not quite sure about that. Sure. Sure. And a Siege Worm. Oh, a Thallid. This doesn't make any sense, really. Well, no, I'm going to say we don't want to block the Thallid first, as we know he's going to pump him. I don't care when you do it, just do it. I'm pumping this guy 4 times. Alright, there you go. So, yeah, he'll be up to a 13-2, but our opponent still has plenty of mana to sacrifice out his creatures. Come on. Maybe we'll just win if our opponent plays slowly enough. Yep. Probably go for 2 more. You're gonna regain 2 supportlings anyway, so I don't think it really matters you sacrificing them here. One more. If you want to keep your Thallid Omnivore alive, it's gonna take 1 more. There we go. Alright. So you about to sacrifice another unit? I've already selected the order in which I'm going to be dealing damage, and I think you have to go through and deal 1 damage to the first, you know, however many creatures. So I think that was actually a mistake on his part. Yeah, I don't get to assign the damage, so he just sacrificed the Sapard for nothing. Oh well, I'll take it. Count it as a victory in my book. We are thinning out his creatures a little bit. Again, he's at 24 health, so pretty much we're just got to get rid of the omnivores, and then I feel like we have the game, or you know, one of us is gonna get milled out. But we have a solid line of defense up against our foe here. Probably will only be able to get in 2 games though, because I know that I am pressed for time today, as usual. You guys know that I'm usually running a pretty busy agenda, and hopefully in the future I can not. But another Siege Worm coming down for our foe, and we're just gonna get a Guildgate already. I'll kick it back to him. No reason to attack. Well, he could only pump his Thallid Omnivore 3 times, but unfortunately that means that he can still get him up to 6, 9, 9. Which is big enough to kill, you know, everything on our side of the board, so. Oh my goodness. Well, on the bright side, that's the 3rd copy of Spoiling Migration he has kicked out, so, you know, eventually he's got to run out. Correct. There's a Ravenous Daggertooth for us. And we'll skip the turn. This match is only taking so long because both sides have such shitty cards that we can't remove the cards that are stopping us on the opponent's side. So that is unfortunate. Although I don't really know why he hasn't been just swinging in with a Thallid more often. Sure, it means that I could swing back, but I think he wins that. Ooh, Savage Smash. So I think we Savage Smashed the Sun-Crowned Hunters into the Siege Worm. Boom, boom. Because our hunter still lives, he can't pump the siege worm any, hopefully, maybe. And then we're also going to deal 3 damage to him. Come on. Just resolve it. This has nothing to do with your omnivore. Now, we could have also saved Savage Smash for a turn where he tapped out on his creatures to sacrifice, tapped out his land, but considering he's top decking, it's going to be very, very difficult for him to top deck and cast out something that'll cost, you know, 5, 8. Oh. Oh, it's like that. Alright, well, bye-bye Sun Crowned. We'll still take a Siege Worm, but our Sun Crowned is leaving the battlefield. Unfortunate for us. Alrighty. Game is gonna take 12,000 years, but you guys know I refuse to just quit. If I don't see that we're absolutely gonna lose, which granted some people could argue with that on this game, I'm not gonna quit. Doom Dissenter coming back down for our opponent. Does he decide he finally wants to swing in? He should start swinging in. He really should. He has the mana to sacrifice his supportlings. He has plenty of health. Like, make me chum block. Come on. Finish the game out. Be more intense. Hit me, damn it. Oh, come on. Don't be a vagina. Now, I could just swing in with all my creatures, but that's obviously a stupid play, so let's get another copy of Sun Crown down. No, I did not mean to rhyme there, but sometimes it just happens. Alrighty. Wow, this board state looks familiar. Alright, so I have 25 more turns, and then I'll mill myself out. I don't understand what is taking this guy so fucking long to hit resolve. God damn. I'm sorry. But, like, what are you doing? I'm not attacking with anything. You don't have to sacrifice anything. Just hit resolve. Let's get this game over with. He may have all the time in the world, but you know, I do not, and I'd like to get into games instead of just one really, really long game against a very, very annoying opponent. And he's not annoying because of what he's playing, by the way. He's only annoying because of how long he's taking to play everything. Or she. He or she is taking to play everything. Alrighty, I'm honestly about to just surrender this game. It's kind of not even worth the win, but I've sat here for so long, and I've made you guys sit here for so long that I'd kind of feel really bad if I did that, so, yeah. I just wish he was playing a little bit faster. Like, see, he's going to sit here for 10,000 years while he decides on whether or not to attack. That's just kind of ridiculous. He, she, whatever. He is just easier whenever it comes to mine, like, of talking in pronouns. I think he is literally the shortest to say. Sure. I mean, it's only my fault for playing more than 13 lands here, right? 7, 10, 14, 15 of our lands we have. It's like they just refuse to put any lands on the bottom of your deck. Like, unless you automatically shuffle them to the bottom there, you know, due to some scry effect or something like that. It seems like literally you don't have any lands on the bottom of your deck. Stony Strength. I mean, at this point it doesn't really matter. Yeah. Alright, we're probably about to just concede out here if our next draw isn't something that can actually help us, because past that we're just going to keep this board stalemate up with our opponent, and it's never going to end because he's, or she, is refusing to attack, which is how this game should end, right? I can't attack into him because then he's just going to use his Thou Omnivores. However, he can very easily and very really attack into me. He has 8 supportlings to sacrifice, he has a Doom Dissenter, he has zombies, he has the Opimize Sapper. Like, hit me, bitch. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna concede. He's he or she is maybe new to this game and maybe doesn't understand that they have enough power and have, you know, plenty of resources in order to win that game and win it a hell of a lot quicker than what it was going. So we are going to pick up our first loss for that game 1, and I do apologize for it taking so long. But yeah, we'll go ahead and hop into a game 2 here. Alright, and here we are up against Red Victor X4, or Red Victor times 4. Not quite sure. Ugh, what are you doing, game? Come on. Alrighty. No. We're literally didn't draw a single dinosaur within our first, what, 13, 14 cards? We haven't seen a single fucking dinosaur in our first 14 cards. I mean, getting to Colossal Dreadmaw should be pretty easy, but obviously we can't afford to take it here as we don't have anything else in our hand. Our opponent's going for a Surveil build. That's interesting. Y'all have to give me 1 minute as this is my mom. Hey. Yeah. I doubt it. Plus, I gotta go to work soon. It's not that big of a deal. Alrighty, and you're fine. Alrighty, I'll try. Alright, bye. Alrighty, sorry about that, guys. Like I said, I had my mom call me, so gotta answer those, as I don't live with her anymore. So could be anything. Honestly, I think we just swing in with Sun-Collared here. And then we can just pump him. Still getting a little bit of damage, getting rid of one of his barrier bones, and excuse me. And we're saving our Stony Strength and Savage Smash for hopefully things that are a little bit bigger, a little bit better. He's gonna ring us for the 1 damage with Death's Legion and get down a Blade Juggler. Alright, I see you. I see what you're doing there. Now we can just Savage Smash the Blade Juggler, and I think I like that. keep our card alive. We kill his barrier bones here. Maybe we just save Stony Strength. Yeah, I think we save Stony Strength so we can kill his Death Legion Zealot. Honestly, the Sun-Collared is doing work so far. Taking out 2 creatures already. Probably about to take out a 3rd. Pass 2 attackers. Stony Strength. Let's get them, Sun-Collared. Do your work. Hopefully they don't have a Blade Brand. I think that's a common card. Gives your creatures Death Touch and you draw a card. I don't like the fact that he didn't do anything there. He obviously has an instant speed spell and he didn't do anything. That's a pretty telltale sign that he's about to instant speed. Yeah. Okay. That's not so bad. Maybe another one? Alrighty. What a cocksucker. What a fucking cocksucker. Alright, so we'll go ahead and play Commune because we do have enough mana to use Grazing. And just because I want to have the bigger creatures, we are going to go ahead and throw down the Whiptail, even though it's not the revealed Dino that we had. So, ooh, Skymarch Bloodletter. You're not going to be able to fly overhead with him, buddy. I got your number. I checked it. I made sure it was right. I'm not worried about my health right now, so we're going to go with the Deathspitter. And we're just going to play down both of them, right? Because we have enough mana to. And I think we go ahead and swing in with the Whiptail. Sure, it means he gets to swing back with the Skymarch, but he can't kill my Whiptail without blocking with the Skymarch Bloodletter, so it's still getting the job done. And we're up against another Golgari deck? I'm not sure. Maybe it's just mono black. Okay, so he is going to sacrifice the Bloodletter to me. Cool, cool. Alright, so then let's kill the Bloodletter. Yeah, no, Supportling. Might have another Bloodletter in hand, honestly, if he was just willing to chum block that one out so easily. Our Sun-Collared can get pumped twice now, so that's good. Oh. And hopefully he doesn't have 2 more fungal infections in hand, so this next turn we may just swing in with our Sun-Collared and double pump him. Although I'm thinking my opponent has some sort of removal. Well, he didn't use it. Alrighty. Honestly, let's just swing in with both. We have the Sun-Collared to play down in case he does something crazy. That's excellent. That is an excellent way for you to block. Alright, so we'll throw the extra damage so Sun-Collared can kill the Barrier Bones. Now, do we want to throw 3 extra damage? So then we're dealing 4 damage to his face plus the 4 damage from our Frilled Deathspitter. I think so. I think that's a little bit more important than Moment of Craving. You son of a bitch. We're still deal 4 damage to him. This guy's combat tricks are on what? How do we only deal 2 damage? Whenever it is dealt damage, which we were dealt twice, deal 2 damage. What am I missing from there, guys and girls? Is there do I not know how to count? Or is that not 2 damage being dealt to my creature? 2 individual instances of damage being dealt. Sure. I enjoy when the procs of my creatures don't go off. I could be wrong, but I'm fairly sure that that is how that should have worked, right? I took 2 damage, and Rage effect even activates if your creature dies. So yeah, I'm really not sure on that one. Like how that managed to happen. Sure, let's kill the Dusk Legion, even though I'm sure he has fungal infection. Sure. We can at least pump our Sun-Collared so we can still kill his Dusk Legion. And I gotta say, this guy's or girl's deck is honestly just a fucking kick in the face. Alrighty, and a Savage Smash with nothing to Savage Smash onto. Yeah. Sweet. Okay, well, we're probably going to pick up our second loss to this mono black deck that is honestly really good. Like, it's kicking the hell out of me. Very aggro based deck, very good at dealing with creatures, and I'm top decking things like Savage Smash and Stony Strength. So unfortunately we are going to be picking up 2 losses in our Pauper games today, and you know, as I said, par for course. I test out a deck, I go to show it to you guys, and then it just flops hard. But that's okay. We'll probably go ahead and record another one and get a video for tonight, or maybe I'll just live stream this tonight. I haven't live streamed in a while, so we'll see. Nonetheless, thanks everybody for watching. If you enjoyed the video and seeing me get my ass kicked for about 25-30 minutes, be sure to leave a like down below and comments for any suggestions on how you can make this Gruul common Dino deck a little bit better. Honestly, I just don't think it's that good of a deck in Pauper. So yeah, maybe tomorrow with our Azorius Flyers we'll do a bit better. So until then, as I said, comment, like, subscribe if you're new here. We are trying to get to 1,000 before April so we can do the pre-release event for War of the Spark. And of course, as always, guys and girls, I'll see y'all tomorrow or later tonight. Peace. What's up, everybody? I wanted to take a quick second to thank everybody who stayed all the way through the video, as well as give a special shout out to all my patron donors for helping support the channel. If you too are looking for ways to support the channel, consider hopping over to patreon.com/Dr. Spelkin. Try to make sure all support given to the channel is returned to those giving.